Most students study for math tests the wrong way. Here's what they actually do. Most students will sit down and open their notebook and look through the notes that they've taken in the past, or they'll retry problems that they've done from homework in the past to study for their math test. When they go to take the test the next day, they freeze, they don't do well, and then they bomb it. Here's why. When you go back and look at your notes or do problems that you've already done before, this is recognition. The test does not measure recognition, it measures recall and application. So recognition is a DOK level 1, which stands for depth of knowledge 1. Application and recall is DOK level 2 and 3. So instead of looking through your notes or doing homework that you've done before, what you want to do is close your notebook and try a set of problems that's different. Or close your notebook and have a piece of paper on the side and try to transcribe from memory what you've done in the past. So if we're synthesizing all of the notes that we've done, not by looking at them and writing them down again, but by closing the notebook and then saying, okay, what were the big concepts that we talked about? We did this concept, this concept, this concept, this concept, and they are recalling that. And they're then able to take that and apply it to different problems. This is what studying for a test effectively looks like. So here are the steps that I recommend for studying for a test. Open your notebook, look through your notes, read all of the homework problems that you've done before, and then close your notebook. On a blank piece of paper, I want you to then take all of that information that you just read about and put it into a one-page note. What this is gonna look like, this is gonna be messy, you're gonna miss information, that's totally fine. You are reflecting, this is a very active process. This is a DOK level 2 or 3 process. Once you have that done, reopen that notebook and say, oh, I missed these few things, close it again, then put those things on the piece of paper. You will have a one piece of paper with all of the things that you've done from the unit. Step 2 is then to do different problems. So this might be for a study guide, or there might be a practice test that the teacher gives you. Sit down and do different problems, struggle through those problems, and then look at the answer key afterwards. The ones that you missed, I want you to circle those problems and then go back to those problems and make sure that you understand why you missed those. If we're thinking about why we miss something, that's where learning takes place. That's the productive struggle piece that we keep talking about. If you go through a problem and you say, oh, I missed this because, you are less likely to make that same mistake twice.